What's up, this Star Wolf? Now, what's the meaning of legendary to y'all, peoples? To me, the definition of legendary is someone or something that has become famous or well known, usually as a result of a distinctive or unique characteristic or skill. That's the definition of legendary, and I see Nipsey written all over that. I see Nipsey covered in legendary sauce. Look, for one, he was bringing forth jobs to the community through real estate, jobs that would employ the residents of his neighborhood and outside of his community as well. And that's dope to me. Now, what rappers do you know of, especially young rappers, that's doing that or have brought jobs to their community or that's bringing jobs to any black community? How about any young rappers that have advocated for black museums in their communities that will feature exhibits celebrating black history and culture? Nipsey done this. Nipsey done this. He was doing this, and that's dope too. This is just one of the reasons why he's legendary in my eyes. He may be not legendary in the next person's eyes, but this is why I feel he's legendary. You know, that means so much for a young black man in any city across America to showcase and celebrate our history and culture for other young black people to view and learn from. See, when you educating the youth and you dropping jewels on them and you spreading that knowledge, then they able to do the same exact thing that you did with them. See, it's each one teach one, and everybody grows. Everybody profits and benefits from the knowledge. You see, nowadays the youth don't care about anything but turning up, partying, and doing any type of drug they can get their hands on. You know, I done seen a few posts in the past couple of days where the comments it's been really stupid, really. You know, the comments was plagued by so many haters speaking on how Nip wasn't a legend because of his music sales, or how many people didn't listen to him or stream his music or even know about his music until he died. But check this out. The album sales don't mean nothing to me, because he been inspiring to so many people with his lyrics since he died. The proof is undeniable and evident. Real talk. It's undeniable and evident. I get so many people, and I'm talking about of all races, hitting me up daily. I'm talking about hitting me up daily in my DM and my email. This is every day. I'm not talking about once a week. I'm not talking about twice or 3 times a week or something like that. You know, I'm talking about on a daily basis. All races hit me up in my DM on Instagram and in my email explaining to me how Nipsey has inspired them to do better in life. And a lot of them be crying. A lot of them be having tears in their eyes. They be telling me their life stories. And Nip always come up in the conversation of how he inspired them to do something positive within their life. That's legendary to me. I don't see nobody doing that. And I'm not talking about just young people either. I'm talking about older men and women who have reached out to me and said that they have started businesses. I'm talking about businesses that they had put to the side because they was uninspired or no motivation, didn't have the ambition. They listened to some Nipsey songs. Yeah, they listened to some Nipsey songs. He inspired them through his music. And they done got on a good foot. They done started. They doing what they doing what they started out doing a year ago or 2 years ago or a month ago or whatever it is. But they doing it. He inspired them, and that's a beautiful feeling. That's a beautiful thing, So you still think Hussle was just limited to doing things within his neighborhood only. That's crazy. He had plans to work. Look, check this out. He had plans to work with black community leaders across America and other cities to create similar businesses and real estate hubs designed to benefit the black communities rather than pushing them out of the communities. Now, how many of your favorite rappers are doing this? You sit up every day getting high with no real plans for your life other than popping a pill and thinking about the next person you could have sex with while listening to a full of shit rapper who don't even care about you, nor could he educate you on how to build wealth or run a successful business. The only thing that rapper is going to do is inspire you to do more drugs and get caught up in the system. Your ass gonna get caught up in jail or something like that, listening to somebody who's not inspired. Really, they haven't even motivated themselves. All they talking about is nothing. They can't teach you nothing. But yet and still you want to fix your mouth on somebody who really was spreading knowledge and dropping jewels and showing love. That's boo-boo. That's boo-boo to me. And most of you sit up and had the nerves to speak foul on Nipsey, who actually educated everybody through his music and interviews on what to do economically and how to generate wealth for yourselves and for your children for many generations to come. Now that right there, now that's a legend to me, in my eyes. Not someone who is tearing down the community lyrically and dumbing down the youth with BS raps. That ain't legendary. That ain't intelligent. When a grown man that's a known gangster and a street nigga can open up to another grown man who don't even know him and explain how Nipsey had him crying because he died and changed his life for the better, and now he doing positive things, I would definitely say that's inspirational and legendary. It's rare when someone comes along and moves an entire country. It's rare when a person can have an entire world still speaking his name and he's been gone physically for 8 months. That's powerful. Most people, when they die, will never ever be thought of or talked about ever again in life, unless it's one of their family members. And that's the truth. Hussle helped the world with his presence. He graced the children with things he learned and wasn't selfish. He gave back to his community, to the young and to the old, and loved the children, which we all need to do and can learn from. Don't get me wrong, no. There's other men and women who are making differences in their communities and possess the same exact love as Nipsey, though they may go unnoticed or unheard of due to no exposure, but that doesn't mean stop doing what you're doing. See what I'm saying? Because Nipsey was a living human. He was a living human blueprint for everybody to follow. The universe gives us human blueprints all the time. All the time. It's up to you whether you reject or accept. It's up to you. We all could be a Nipsey. I don't mean musically, because that might not be your calling. Though we can all assist in our communities by educating the youth, starting our own businesses, being positive towards each other, and each one teaching one. We can all on that level be a Nipsey. People talking about bandwagoners, but I'd rather be a part of the bandwagoners and follow a positive person than to follow a blind person with no real sense of direction, who lacks love for their people. Real talk. And we can't forget about the documentary about Dr. Sebi either. How many young people you know that's rapping or teaching people on how to eat and consume healthy foods? How to eat to live. How many rappers you know doing that? Straight up. And herbal healing techniques as well. Yeah. How many of your favorite rappers doing that? This brother was well-rounded from a young age. Even though most of you will hate and bring up the gang-banging lifestyle instead of seeing the positive. I already know when you listen to this video, some of you will be in the comments, and that's what y'all do. That's how this is your everyday get down. This is your life. To wake up in the morning and to hate on somebody. So I know most of you gonna hate and bring up the gang-banging lifestyle instead of seeing the positive. He helped with the elementary schools in his neighborhood by donating money. How many people doing that? And that STEM program, that was undeniably one of the most brilliant and caring things he probably done in his life for kids. Because this entire world is ran by technology, and we need our kids assisting with the future development of this world, and especially in our own communities. And it wasn't only our race he helped provide for the Hispanics too. Now that's legendary, especially in a city where blacks and Hispanics been killing one another for many years over BS. He's so legend in my eyes. Real talk. Everybody knows him now. The entire world loves him. Some just refuse to admit it. Obama loves him. Farrakhan loves him. A lot of my subscribers in London, Africa, and Spain love him. That's facts, no cap. That's facts. They get at me. That's facts. Biggie Smalls wasn't known all over the world until he died. And he a legend. And this is no shade at Biggie either. This is no shade at Biggie at all. Because I love Biggie and I love his music. He was a stand-up dude, straight gangster. I love him, real talk, but there's no shade at him. So why can't the Loc be a legend? You know, we gotta open up our eyes. We gotta start doing everything positive. Everything. We gotta eliminate all the hate. We gotta eliminate all the hate. All of that. We got to get rid of that. We got to erase the darkness from our hearts. We got to be able to see with our minds, not only with our eyes. We got to educate the youth. And most definitely, we better learn. We better learn how to educate ourselves financially and economically so we can be straight for many and many decades to come. So our children's children and children could be straight. And this is what Nipsey was doing. This is what he was talking about in his raps. The ones that a few of y'all hate on. But yeah, he was legend. And the shit he did is legendary. And it's gonna keep living on and living on and living on. That's what positive energy do. It keep living on. But yeah. Let the Loc be a legend. I'm Starwolf. Peace.